Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number one. Yes, day number one, week 15, spring 2024. Yes, day number one, week 15, spring 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Let's head up. Today is Monday. Now it's Monday the 15th of April. Again, that's Monday the 15th of April. Monday the 15th of April, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And we're going to be looking at the topic is going to be, I guess we could say PEMDAS. Give me one moment, please. All right, can you all hear me now? So what I was saying is that we're going to be looking at PEMDAS, with fractions. So we could say order of operations with fractions. So when we say PEMDAS, what is that an abbreviation for? When we say PEMDAS.
Parentheses, P for parentheses, E for exponents,
Yeah.
M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, S for subtraction.
Very good. So if we were to write that down, let's go ahead and write that down, right? So we have PEMDAS. We know what PEMDAS means. PEMDAS means, put this here. So PEMDAS, we have the P, which is for parentheses. What does that mean? Whenever we have a parentheses or wherever we have the brackets, we're going to deal with that first. So parentheses. So the P is going to be for the parentheses. Let me write this properly. So P is for parentheses. PARENTHESIS. So the P is for the parenthesis. And the E is for what? We say the E is for what? The exponents, right?
Yes,
Good. So the E is going to be for exponents. Now exponents mean anything like powers or anything to the power of 2, anything to the power of 3, anything to the power of 4, stuff like that. Those are going to be like your exponents. Then we have the M. It's going to be for multiplication. And when we talk about multiplication, some persons might think that multiplication always go before division, but that's not always true. You do multiplication. Multiplication and division, those operations are equally weighted. So that means that you would do them from left to right, right? So wherever they come, whatever come first. If division comes before multiplication from left to right, then you would do division first. If multiplication comes before division from left to right, then you would do multiplication first. So you do them in the order that they come from left to right. And then obviously the A is for the addition. And then the S is for subtraction. Now with this one, with this rule or this algorithm, right, that we have, that teaches us how to solve numerical expressions or find the value of numerical expressions. We typically use these with integers. We typically use these when we're dealing with whole numbers, but we could also use this when we this way when we're trying to find the when we're trying to simplify a numerical expression involving fractions. So with that being said, let's consider one, right, where we have to figure out what is going to be, what is going to be the value of, say, a fraction. And so for this fraction, we have, let's say we have say we have 7/8 plus 1/4 multiplied by 1 and 5/11. Okay, so let's consider that one. So we have, and the instructions are simple. We just want to figure out the value of this expression. So let's write that down. So examples, number 1. We want to find the value of the following numerical expression. Right, so we want to find the value of it, or we want to simplify it in so far as possible, in so far as we possibly can. All right, so what we have here is we have say, open bracket, 7/8 plus 1/4, close bracket, and then we're going to multiply that by 1 and 5/11. So you're in your exam and you see an expression like this. Let's call this number 1. So you're in an exam and you see an expression like this. We're going to call it number 1. How are we going to do this? What's the first thing that we're going to do? Anyone have any ideas? What's the first thing that we're going to do?
Solve the parentheses
Yes.
first.
Yeah, we have to deal with what's inside the brackets first, right? And what's inside the brackets, so we have to deal with whatever is inside this brackets first. Now, what's inside this bracket is an addition problem, right? So we have to add these two fractions. Can y'all remember how to add fractions? Remember how to add fractions?
Yes, sir.
Find the LCM.
Find the lowest common multiple, right? Find the lowest common multiple of 8 and 4. What is the lowest common multiple of 8 and 4? How are we going to find that?
So we
24.
So in order to do it, right, so we're trying to find the LCM of 8 and 4. So in order to find LCM of 8 and 4, what we need to do is we need to list the multiples of 8, and then we have to list the multiples of 4. So let's deal with the multiples of 8. The multiples of 8 are going to be what? 8. What else? 8, 16. What else? Help me.
24.
24. What else?
32.
32. What else?
40.
40. And so on, right? So we could go on. And the multiples of 4 are going to be what? What are multiples of 4? 4,
4, 8,
8,
12, 13,
12, 16, 20, and 24. So these are going to be multiples of 4. By the way, make sure I write down what I have. Make sure I write down what I'm writing. So we have the multiples of 4 and we have the multiples of 8. So based on this, what is the lowest common multiple of 4?
8.
8, very good. So 8 is the lowest common multiple. 4 and 8. So the lowest common multiple are the LCM. So the LCM, right? The LCM of these two. The LCM of 8 and 4 is what? Is 8. Is 8. So we have to ask ourselves, okay, what times 4 is going to give me 8? What times 4 is going to give me 8? What?
2.
2, very good. 4 times 2. And then what times, whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the what? To the top, right? So we're going to multiply this by 2. You all following me? Do you all understand so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have 4 times 2, which is going to be 8. And then we have 1 times 2, which is going to be 2. And then what else? What times 8 gives me 8? What times?
1.
1. 1. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So 8 times 1 is 8. And then 4 times 1 is what? Still 7. I mean, and then whatever we do to the bottom, we must do the top. So 8 times 1 is 8. And then 4 times 1 is going to be, 7 times 1 is going to be 7. And so now what this expression now becomes is going to be something looking like this. We have, it's going to be equal to, open bracket, 7 times 1 is what? What is 7 times 1? Hello, what is 7 times 1? 7, very good. And then what is 8 times 1?
8.
8
8.
plus 1 times 2 is what? 1 times 2 is?
2.
2, very good. And then 4 times 2 is?
8.
8. And we multiply this one. Now tell me, what could we do, right? Even though we, what could we do with this?
Switch it from a mixed number.
Okay, switch it from a mixed number to a what?
A proper fraction.
Improper fraction, very good. And how can we do that? We're gonna do what?
Multiply, then add. Multiply 1 and 11, then add.
Very good. So we're gonna multiply 11 times 1. And what is 1 times 11? That's gonna be what?
11.
11. Then we're gonna add that to 5. So 1 times 11 is what?
11.
11 plus 5 is what?
16.
Very good, 16. So it's going to be 16. This is going to be 16 over what? 11. All right, do you all understand that so far? How many of you understand it?
Yes,
sir. The first
Yes,
line.
sir.
Aliana, you understand it so far? What we've done in the first line? Aliana. Where's Aliana? Can you hear me? How about you, Alyssa Musgrove? You understand what we've done so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Angel, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Ray and Bride, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now what we have, we still have to do what? We still have to deal with the fractions in the brackets. So can we add them? They have the same denominator now. Can we add them now?
Yes, sir, we can.
We can. So it's going to be equal to
9 over 8.
9 over 8. Oh, you get 9 over 8.
7 plus 2, 7, 8,
Very good.
9.
7 plus 2 is 9. So it's going to be 9 over 8. It's going to be 9 over 8 multiplied by what?
16 over 11.
16 over 8. Okay, so we're gonna do after this. We're gonna do what? So we have 9 over 8 multiplied by 16 over 11. Does anyone remember how to multiply fractions? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna multiply 9 times 16.
Very good. Multiply 9 times 16. I don't use the same color, so let's use a different color. So we're gonna multiply 9 times 16. Oh boy. 9 times 16, let me use a different. So when you multiply in fractions, you just have to multiply straight across. So we say 9 times 16. And then 8 times what? 11. So 9 times 16 is gonna be what?
144.
144? Yeah, 144. 9 times 16 is 144. And then 8 times 11 is gonna be what?
88.
88, very good. And so there you have it. We have our answer, but I want to change this into improper fraction. I mean, it's an improper fraction. Now I want to change it back into a mixed number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide. Okay, so in order to change this fraction, this improper fraction into a mixed number, I'm going to divide. And so I'm going to say, how many times can 88 go into what? Go into, let me use a different color just to ease the mind, because all these red making things difficult. So we're gonna say, let's use this color. So we have 88 into what? 144. How many times can 88 go into 144? 88 into 144 is what? By the way, let me put this down.
One time.
You said once? I agree with that. So we have 88 times 1 is going to be what? 88, right? It's going to be 1 time. So it's going to be 88 times 1, which is going to be 88, right? And then it's going to be 88 all over. What is 144 minus 88? 144 minus 88 is what? What y'all get?
56.
I got 56 too. But the technical way to do is we have to borrow. This becomes 14. 14 minus 8 is what? 6. And then we have this is 3. Then we have to borrow. This becomes 13. 13 minus 8 is what? 5. And so the answer is what? The answer is 56. And so what do we have? We have that this guy right here is our what? This is our whole number, right? This is our numerator. And then this is our denominator. And so what that means is that this is going to be equal to 1 and what? Remember, 1 is the whole number. What is the numerator? 56. And what is the denominator? It's going to be what?
88.
88. Good. Now we are officially finished, right? Or no? Are we officially finished yet? Or can we simplify these things? Can we simplify? Y'all have to talk to me because I'm not talking to myself. Can we
Yes,
simplify
sir.
this fraction? Can we simplify the fraction?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how? What number we could use to simplify it? What number can go into 56 and 88 without leaving a remainder?
8.
No.
8, number 8.
8, yeah, 8. So we say 56 divided by 8. And you say 88 divided by 8. And so we have 56 divided by 8 is going to be what? We keep the
7.
1. We keep the 1. We keep the 1. Can't forget the 1. 56 divided by 8 is going to be what?
7.
7. And 88 divided by 8 is going to be what? 11.
11.
Very good. And so the answer is 1 and 7 over 11. And that's how we get our answer. China, do you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain how we got our answer for number 1.
Yes, sir. So the equation is open bracket 7 over 8 plus 1 over 4 close bracket times 1, 5 over 11.
Mhm.
So first we have to do the parentheses. In the parentheses, we have 7 over 8 plus 1 over 4. And we have to change the denominator in order to add it first. So the denominator is 8 and 4, and we gotta find the lowest common multiple.
Huh?
And the lowest common multiple of 8 and 4 is 8. So we change it with 8 times 1. And everything you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So it's 8 times 1 and 7 times 1. And
Mhm.
then for the next one, you get 4 times 2. And then you have to do 1 times 2. And when you do it, you can get 7 times 1 equals 7
Mhm.
over.
I apologize.
Malik, you need to behave, You just reached and she's talking. Come on, you can't talk over. Go ahead, China.
Over 8 times 1, which is 8, plus 1 times 2, which is 2, and 4 times 2, which is 8.
Uh-huh.
And then we have to do the close bracket and work out the next equation, which is 1, 5 over 11. We have to change it into an improper fraction. In order to change it into an improper fraction, we have to times 11 times 1 and add 5, which equals 16. So we do the equation over, and then we start doing the 7 over 8 plus 2 over 8. And then 7 plus 2 equal 9. Oh, and then we just put the denominator there. So it's 9 over 8 times 16 over 11. And 9 times 16 is 144, and 8 times 11 is 88. So we end up with the answer 156 over 88, and then it could simplify. So we just simplify it by dividing it by 8, and we end up with 17 over 11.
Very good. 1 and 7 over 11. Thank you, China. Summer, you understand how we got our answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Samantha, you understand how we got it? That's Samantha. Okay. And the rest of you all of us, do you all understand how we got 1 and 7 over 11?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anyone who do not understand how we got 1 and 7 over 11? Who do not understand how we got it? Okay. What I need you to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to send it. My number is 426-8891. Take a picture of your notes so far and send it to me via WhatsApp so we can get that train rolling. So what we did here is the first thing we did is we did the fractions. We added the fractions in the parentheses, right? So we add the fractions out in parentheses, and then the way how we do that, we have to find LCM and all that stuff. And then after we already added the fractions inside of the parentheses, we have to deal with this mixed number that we convert into improper fraction so that we can multiply. And after we multiply, we convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. And then we simplify that mixed number. Again, I need everyone to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ask everyone, please. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Brianna Roll, do you understand this? Where's Brianna? Rihanna Roll, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Rihanna Roll, why you only came to class one day or the last week?
Because last week my Wi-Fi was freaking out and I had to do my coursework.
Okay, so when it's like that, you need to update me, Brianna. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
What I will do is I will send you the notes that you missed, and over this weekend I need you to write them down, okay? So you could be able to catch up. Would you be able to come all the days this week?
If I don't come this week, then that means my Wi-Fi off. But yes, I could come this week.
Okay, good. All right, so did you send your work in, Brianna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I need you all to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that, please. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Aliana. Thank you, China. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you, Ronisha, Kimberly. Kima, Samantha. The rest of my boys, Ashtan, Kevin, Malik, Mark. Where's Myla? Myla, I don't have your notes. I don't have no notes for you. And you keep on telling me that you're gonna send the notes, but you're not sending in the notes.
But I did.
Myla, I do not have your notes. As I keep on telling you, I don't have them. I don't know why you keep on telling me that you send them because I don't have them. So you need to resend them or something. Figure out why they're not sending because I don't have your notes.
Yes, I see if I could get something.
Okay, where's Vilon? Vilon, do you understand what to do? Vilon, where's Vilon? And Ricardo, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another example on this. Where's Alyssa Musgrove? Where are you?
I'm here.
I don't see your notes as yet. So why haven't you sent in the notes yet, Alyssa?
You want me to take a picture and note to send it to you?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for the past few moments. Take a
Oh,
picture
I
of your
dropped
notes.
out.
Okay. Take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. And like I told you yesterday, it's not okay. It's either yes or no. So you understand me, Alyssa?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's do another example. So this is gonna be example number 2. So we're still using the same PEMDAS algorithm. And so it's the expression said, or the question says, find the value of the numerical expression. Find the value of the numerical expression. And so question number 1 says, I hate to use red. Let me use black. So number 1 says, let's say that we have another question. Let's say we have 5/6. And we want to add that to, say, 2/3. And then we want to multiply that by 1 and say 4/9. What is the first thing that we need to do in order to figure out our answer for this?
Find the LCM. Shut up! You want another 6 and 3.
Casey, there's a lot of drama happening in your background, so make sure that your background is quiet. Go to a quiet place because we could have everything
I'm
that's
so
happening.
sorry about that.
All right, no problem. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to find the lowest common multiple of 6 and 9. So how are we gonna do that? How are we gonna find the lowest common multiple of that, of those two numbers? We're gonna do what?
Find the LCM of
6 and
6 and 3.
6 and 3.
Yeah.
How? Are we gonna do that?
List off the multiples of 3 and 6.
Very good. So we have 6, 12, then 18, then what else? 24, 30, and so on. Then we want the multiples of 3. Alyssa, do you have my number? It's 426.
Yes, I just got it.
Okay. 426, 88, 91. Okay, number 3. I mean, multiples of 3 are going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on, right? So looking at the multiples of these two, what is the lowest common multiple of 6 and 3?
6.
6, very good. The lowest common multiple of 6 and 3 is definitely 6 because 6 is in both of them and 6 is the lowest. So the lowest one that is common in both of them. So the lowest common multiple of the LCM of 6 and 3 or 3 and 6 is going to be 6. Good. And so now we have to basically orient these two numbers such that their denominators are going to be, we're gonna write these two numbers such that, or we're gonna adjust these two fractions such that both of their denominators are 6, or we're gonna find equivalent fractions to these two fractions such that the denominators of the equivalent fractions are 6.
Excuse me, Mr. Batty.
Go ahead.
Like when the denominators is the same as the LCM, don't you have to do the, don't you like leave the fraction alone?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just was wondering.
yeah. Or just multiply it by 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's go ahead and multiply. We're gonna multiply 3 by, what times 3 gives me 6?
2.
2, very good. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. And then we also consider this one. What times 6 gives me 6?
1.
1. And then whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So it's gonna be 5 times 1, right? And then this is gonna be equal to, it's gonna be equal to, we have 5 over 6, 5 over 6 plus 2 times, the reason why it's 5 over 6 because 5 times 1 is 5 and 6 times 1 is 6. Now 2 times 2 is going to be what?
4.
4. And 3 times 2 is what?
6.
6. And we have that like that. And what are we going to do with this mixed number? We're going to do with that.
Turn it into improper fraction.
Yeah, change it into improper fraction. So how do we do that? How do we change this mixed number into improper
9
fraction?
times 1 plus 4.
Very good. We're going to say 9 times 1 or 1 times 9 plus 4.
It'll be over 9.
So 1 times 9 is going to be what?
13.
1 times
And then
9.
1 times 9 is 9.
One
And then
times
plus
9
4
is-
is 13.
Yeah, 1 times 9 is 9 plus 4 is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13. 13
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
over,
I was a little late because I had to deal with a family matter. Can you send the notes inside the chat, please?
it's there. So we have 13 over, I don't like this color, looks horrible. Let's use a different color. So let's say we have Green. Yeah, green. So 1 times 9 is going to be 9 plus 4 is going to be 13. So we have 13, right? Over what? 9 multiplied by the answer to this sum, right? Good. So now we can multiply. Now we can add freely. So what is it going to be? It's going to be what? What is 5 over 6 plus 4 over 6? That's going to be what?
9 over 6.
9 over 6 multiplied by, we're going to bring down the 13 over 9. It's going to be 13 over 9. So now we have to multiply these two fractions. Multiple ways to do this. We could cancel out, or we just can multiply straight across. For the sake of regularity, I'm just going to multiply straight across. So 9 times 13 is going to be what?
117.
117.
What you're talking about? 117?
Yes, sir. 117.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
it's 117. So it's going to be 117. And then what is 6 times 9?
54.
6 times 9 is 54. And so are we done? Or we still have another step to do?
You can make it into a mixed fraction.
Yeah, we have to convert this improper fraction back into a mixed number. And how can we do that?
Divide
Divide what?
divide 117 by 54. I mean, yeah, by 54.
Very good. So we're going to divide 117 and 54. So how many times can 54 go into 117? So
Twice.
we say 54 into 117. 117. And so how many times can 54 go into 117?
2 times.
Twice. That's correct. And what is 54 times 2?
108.
108. So 54 times 2 is 108. And so we do 117 minus 108. 7, I can't do that. So we have to do 17 minus 8, which is going to be what?
9.
9, right? 9. So what we have is that what number is going to be the whole number? What number is going to be the whole number? What number is going to be the whole number? 2. Very good. I heard someone said 2. 2 is going to be the whole number. That's the W. What number is going to be the numerator?
9.
9 is going to be the numerator. And which number is going to be the denominator? The denominator is going to be 54. Very good. So the whole number is 2. The numerator is 9 and the denominator is 54. And so this is going to be equal to 2 and what? 9 over 54. And we are finally done, right? We're finally done. Yes or no?
Sir.
No? What else could we do?
9 and the 54
54 can go into itself how many times?
once.
I mean, 9 can go into itself how many times?
Once.
Once. And 9 can go into 54 how many times?
6.
6 times. Very good. And so it's going to be equal to 2 and 9 divided by 9 is going to be what?
1.
1. And
2
54,
over 6.
54 divided by 9 is going to be what?
6.
6.
Alright,
And so the answer is going to be what? 2 and 1 over 6.
1 over 6.
Let me know if you understand how we got this. Let me know if you understand how we got this answer.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
That's only like
Yes, sir.
4%. The rest of you, let me know if you understand
Yes,
it,
sir.
please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Johnny, do you understand this? Where's Johnny?
Yes, sir.
And Akiro, do you understand this? Where's Akiro? Again, from Akiro. Aliana, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Arshana Fernanda, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Bethany, do you understand this? Okay, and Ashtan Webb, do you understand this? And how about Bree and Bride, do you understand this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chai, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Alyssa Musgrove, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain how we got 2 and 1/6?
We got 2 and 1/6 because we simplified the fraction of 9/54 by dividing by 9.
No, I mean the whole thing. Start from the top.
Oh, first what we do is we start with since we're on PEMDAS, we first do our parentheses and we have to make our denominators the same number. So by getting the same number, we do the LCM of 6 and 3. The LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. So we make 3 the same as 6 by multiplying 3 by 2. And what we do to the bottom, we also have to do to the top. So we multiply 2 by 2 and 3 by 2. And then we take our 1 and 4/9, and we turn that into improper fraction by multiplying 9 times 1 and adding 4, which gives us 13/9. And we bring down our parentheses, which would be 5/6 plus 4/6. Then we multiply, then we add the parentheses, which gives us 9/6, and we add our improper fraction. Then we multiply those two, which gives us 17/54. And we have to make it a mixed fraction. And by doing that, we divide 117 by 54, which gives us 2 and 9/54. And since it's still a bigger, we could simplify it. We simplify it by 9, giving us 2 and 1/6.
Very good explanation. Alyssa, and I need Reagan, you understand this? Oh, by the way, if you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via
Yes,
WhatsApp.
sir. By
Again,
just
one moment.
observing.
By the way, if you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I understand it. By when I first joined, I was observing it, and then I knew what I was doing. So
Okay, good. Explain how we got 2 and 1/6.
okay,
Pardon?
I mean yes, sir. It started off as 5/6 plus 2/3, and then you would close the bracket, multiply by 1 and 4/9. So you would do the brackets first. So you would find the LCM of the 6 and the 3. The LCM of the 6 and the 3 would be 6. So you would put 5/6 plus 4/6, and you'd find the LCM. I mean, you turn 1 and 4/9 to improper fraction. I mean, to next number.
You would
And then
take 1 and 4/9 and change it into what?
improper fraction.
Improper fraction, yes.
And that would be 13/9. And you would add 5, and you add 5/6. and 4 over 6, and it'll be 9 over 6 multiplied by 13 over 9. Then when you multiply that, you'll get 117 over 54. Then you'll turn that back into a mixed number by dividing. And then you'll get 2 and 9 over 54. Then you divide the 9 and the 54. And when you divide 9 by 9, you'll get 1. When you divide 54 by 9, you'll get 6. So the answer will be 2 and 1 over 6.
Very good. 2 and 1 over 6. Let me know if the rest of you understand how we got the answer. Again, let me know if the rest of you understand how we
Yes,
get it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I still need Myla. I still need your work. Ajani, I need your work. Who else? Akiro, I need to see your work. And who else? Anyone else who haven't sent in your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay, I think we're ready for the grade exercise. So let's go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this and put it inside the chat for the benefit of those who are still need the notes from this particular slide. Yes,
May I use the bathroom, please?
yes, you can. So I'm going to put this inside the chat for those who are still working. Clear all drawings. Okay, so let's go ahead and consider the grade exercise. So let's go ahead and do it. So for the grade exercise, so grade exercise, write this down for me, please. Grade exercise. You're gonna do this do this one on your own. And then once you finish with it, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. You do not have forever, you do not have eternity to write this down. So I mean not to write this down. You don't have eternity to, yes.
I'm trying to send it, but it doesn't want to go through. Do you have a second number?
Let me see something. Why don't you message me and see? Let me see if you have the right number. Message me and say hi or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Instructions. So we want to find the value of the numerical expression. We don't have forever on these, so please do not take long. Find the value of the numerical expressions. Where is Akiro? Akiro, can you hear me? Where's Akiro? I can't really hear from Akiro. I'm only gonna give you all.
Is it that a message, Mr.
No.
Can maybe resend the number, please?
So my number is 426 8891. 426 8891.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead, Brianna.
Can
You
you
need the
send
first slide.
in the chat again, please, because I had to leave the meeting for a second.
Yes, I can. So I'm gonna resend the second one. For those who need it, like Brianna. And also, I'm gonna send the first one too for those who need it as well. So here we're gonna be doing the grade exercise. The grade exercise is to be done inside of your book. And I need you to do it promptly. Do not waste time. We don't have forever on these things. And do it to the best of your ability. All right. Use the examples that we have already done so that you could understand how to do these questions. All right. following following PEMDAS, and stuff like that. Just need to be at the most. Great. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let me give you the question. So question number 1. So for this one, we have um 3 over 4 plus 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 and 3 over 7. Can I enlarge this? Nope, doesn't help. Multiplied by 1 and 3 over 7. That's number 1. Number 2, we have, say, 5 over 9 plus 2 over 3 multiplied by 1 and 5 over 8. And then number 3, we have 4 over 5 plus 3 over 4 multiplied by 1 and 2 over 9. So we have question number 1. We can call this one. Let me erase this. Erase all. So we have number 1, which is this one. Number 2, number 3. So I need you all to do this one inside of your book. Do this on your own. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. So use the same method that we used earlier. But the first thing you have to do is we have to deal with the ones in the bracket. So we have to deal with the one in the bracket, then we have to convert this into an improper fraction, then multiply, and then convert that improper fraction into a mixed number. Okay. All right, Ajani, what number are you on? Ajani, what number are you on? Ajani, can you hear me?
Number 1.
Number 1. Did you already send your work already? You already send your work, Ajani? Did you already send your notes, Ajani? Okay, Akiro, where's Akiro? Akiro, can you hear me? Okay, Akiro just left. What else I should be concerned about? Where's Jalen?
Yes, sir.
Jalen, where's your notes?
Still writing them down.
Send me what you have so far.
Yes, sir.
You on the first one or the second set of notes?
I'm wrapping up the second one now.
Okay, once you finish the second one, then send it to me.
Yes, sir.
Gianna, where's Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Gianna, where's your notes?
I'm still writing.
Which one you want? The first one or the second one?
The first one.
Okay. Do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Jeremy Langs. Jeremy Langs, where's Jeremy? Kiana from Jeremy. Kiajane? Where's Kiajane?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
I'm still writing.
The first one or the second one?
Second one.
Take a picture of what you have so far. Let me see what you have written down. Do you have me, Kiajane?
Yes, sir.
Good. And where's Nakari Roberts?
True.
Nakari, you need to write the notes that came before this. Do you see them inside the chat?
No, sir.
Look again. Do you see it, Nakari? Nakari, do you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need you to write down them notes and send them to me, okay? Understand me, Understand me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay. Where is Nevaeh Wallace? Nevaeh Wallace.
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
My mommy at home.
What you want the grade exercise?
Yes, sir.
Okay, once your mother comes home, make sure I take a picture of the work and send it to me. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Alyssa Musgrove, what number you on?
I'm on number 3.
Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Mark, where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
I haven't sent them yet.
So let me ask the question. When you gonna send your notes? Are you finished with writing them down?
No, sir, on the second one.
Okay, once you finish with the second one, take a picture of it and send it to me.
Yes, sir.
And Kiajane, where's Kiajane? Kiajane, where are you?
Yes, sir.
I asked for the notes and you haven't sent them yet.
I'm sending them right now.
And where is Shakaina Kalma? Shakaina Kalma. Where is Shakaina Kalma?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you finished writing the notes down?
Yes, sir.
Take a picture of them and send it to me.
I don't have mine on my phone.
When your mother comes, take a picture of them.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
on the grade exercise?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Joseph. Where's Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Joseph, where's your notes?
No, yes, sir. I was taking a picture of it and sending it right now.
Okay. And Milo, where's Milo?
Good day, hello. Mr. Petit.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Nagari won't be in class this evening. Is it some way possible for to make up the work that you have?
Yes, no problem. I could send it down.
All right, appreciate it.
No problem.
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Good afternoon, Jevin. Jevin. Where's Jevin?
Yes, sir.
What happened to
Yes,
your
sir.
notes? What happened to your notes?
No.
Hmm.
My phone too crowded to send from my phone, so you just send an email.
Can I
Okay.
have the
Okay. You wrote them down yet, Jevin?
I just saw things. I just came in, Mr. Petit.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead, Akiro.
Can you send a note, please, from example 1, please?
Okay, I can.
Sure.
Where were you, Akiro?
I had internet problems.
Okay. So I sent both of them already. Okay, so I need the rest of you, once you're finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Leo, what number you on? Where's, not Aliyah, Aliana, sorry. What number you on, Aliana?
Number 3.
Number 3. China, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Bree and Bri, what number y'all on?
Number 3.
Number
Number
3.
3.
Okay. Dion, what number you on? Where's Dion?
So space to Petit.
One moment, Prashant, you ready? Late.
Yes, sir.
Where's Dion? Dion, can you hear me? Where's Dion? Dion, can you hear me? Okay, can't hear from Dion. Chai, not Chai. Bree and Bri, what number you on?
3.
Number 3. Okay.
I already sent him my work.
Okay. And Egypt, where's Egypt? What number you on, Egypt? Egypt, what number you on? Number 2. Okay. And Kilbriana, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Kmar, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. And Kingston, what number you on?
I finished and about to send my work right now.
Okay. Where is Ronisha, what number you on? Ronisha, what number you on? And Malia, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. And row number 3, okay. Zara, what number you on? Where's Zara? Zara, what number you on? Where's Zara? Summer, what number you on? Where's Summer? And Samantha, what number you on, Samantha?
Number 3.
Number 3. Paul, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Alyssa Musgrove, what number you on?
I'm finished. I sent it in.
Okay. And you sure all working?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Alyssa Musgrove. Okay, good. Okay, and Olivia, what number you on?
Completed.
You sent your work already, Olivia?
I'm sending it right now.
Oh, okay. Just want to say. China, you finished too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where's Dion? Where's Dion? China from Dion. How about Myla, where's your work? Where's Myla? And Ricardo, what number you on, Ricardo? Ricardo Russell? Ricardo Russell. Can't hear from Ricardo. Randisha, what number you on, Randisha? Randisha Missick. Number 3, okay, that's good. Malik, what number you on?
Number 1, so I'm still struggling with the dividing part, so.
Still struggling with the dividing part, okay.
With the wrong division,
Okay.
28. Pardon me, sir.
Okay. And Kyle, what number you on? Where's
I'm
Kyle?
on number 2, sir. Right now.
Number 2, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the answers. So Alyssa Musgrove, help me with number 1. What would we have to do first, Alyssa?
First, you have to find the LCM of 4 and 2.
Okay. What is the LCM of 4 and 2 when we list them out?
It'll be the LCM is 4.
Good. So we're gonna multiply 4 by what?
1.
Very good. And multiply 3 by what?
1.
Very good. What do we do with the 2?
We multiply the 2 by 2 to get 4.
Very good. What do we do with the 1?
We also multiply by 2.
Very good. And so this is going to be equal to
Open.
Go ahead.
Open bracket. 3 over 4.
3 over 4.
Plus 2 over 4.
Plus 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 times 2 is?
4.
4. What are we going to do with this improper fraction right now? I mean, this mixed number.
we're going to make it into an improper fraction.
How
So
we
we're
gonna
going
do
to
that?
multiply the 7 by 1, multiply 7 and 1 and add 3. So it'll be 7 times 1, and then plus 3 will give you 10 over 7.
10 over 7. Anyone else got 10 over 7 when you change it into a mixed number?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Good.
Seriously, Mr. Betty.
Mm-hmm.
How you get 1?
How I got the 1?
Yes, sir.
For here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, the LCM is 4. So we say what times 4 gives you 4? And that's 1.
1,
And then what times 2 gives you 4?
2.
It's gonna be 2, okay?
2 times.
Good.
Yes,
And
sir.
so we're gonna add, right? So we have 3 plus 2 is gonna be what?
5.
5. So what else we have, Alyssa?
We'll have 5 over 4
Mm-hmm.
times 10 over 7.
5 over 4 multiplied by 10 over 7.
Yes, sir.
Good. And then what we're gonna do, we're going to multiply.
Multiply the two fractions.
Mhm.
The 10 and the 5 times 10
Mhm.
and 4 by 7,
And 4 by 7. So 5 times 10 is
which would
going to
give
be
us 50
good, 50.
over 28.
And 4 times 7 is
28.
20. Very good, 28. So we have 50 over 28, which is going to be equal to what?
We're gonna divide, which is gonna give us 1 and 22 over 28.
So how many times can 28 go into 50?
Only once.
Only once. That's true. Only once. So we say 28 into 50. It'd be good if it was 25, but it's 28. So it goes into 50 once. That's gonna be 28. And this becomes what? 4.
22.
So it's 1. So it's 10 times 8 is 2. 4
2.
minus 2 is
2.
2. So we have 1 and what?
22 over 28.
Good. 1 and 22 over 28. So we're done, right?
No, sir. We have to simplify the 22 over 28.
Mm-hmm. And how could we do that?
But we could divide the numerator and the denominator by 2.
Very good. The numerator and denominator by 2. So it's gonna be what? 1.
1 and 11 over 14.
1 and 11 over 28 divided by 2 is 14. Good. 1 and 11 over 14. That is correct. Did anyone else get 1 and 11 over 14?
Yes, sir.
Samantha,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Olivia, Paul,
Yes, sir.
Bree, anyone else? Only those 4? Anyone else?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Brianna, 1.
Yes, sir.
Who else? I only have 6
I
persons.
did.
Chai, anyone else?
I did.
I did.
Aliana, who else?
I get.
Kema. That's only 9 persons. Anyone else? Only have 9 persons who got that right. Only 9 persons got this right?
Right. I got it right as well.
Summer.
Summer.
All right.
I got it.
Good. Zaria, okay. Anyone got it wrong? Let me know if you got it wrong.
I did.
Kingston,
I did, sir.
Malik. Okay. So with this one, there's a lot of parts, so you have to be careful. It's a lot of moving parts, all right? For those who got it right, please put a tick. For those who got it wrong, please put please make the correction. All right. Need a volunteer for number 2. Need a volunteer for number 2. Samantha, go ahead. Help me with number 2.
Yes, sir.
What's the first thing we're gonna do?
First thing we'll do is
Find the LCM for 9 and 3.
Uh-huh.
And then you can do the multiples of 9, which is 9,
Mm-hmm.
18, 27, and 36.
Mm-hmm. So what is some LCM of 9 and 3?
9.
9, very good. So what times 9 gives me 9?
1.
1, very good. And what
Seven.
times well whatever we do the bottom, we must do the top, right? So it's gonna be 1 as well. And what are we gonna do with the 3?
Find the multiples of 3.
What times 3 gives you 9?
3.
3, very good. So it's gonna be 3. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So we have what?
5 times 1, which is 5.
Very good. 5 times 1, which is 5. All over. All over
Over
9.
9.
Plus
Plus
what?
6 over 9.
3 times 3 is 9. And then 2 times 3 is?
2 times 3 is 6.
6, very good. It's going to be multiplied by, what are we going to do with the mixed number?
We're going to make them to do this.
Improper fraction.
Improper fraction.
Yeah.
It'll be 1 times 8.
Huh?
Plus 5.
Very good. Which is what?
8 over 13.
8 over 13?
I mean 13 over 8, sorry.
13 over 8, very good.
Sorry.
13 over 8. Did anyone else get 13 over 8 for their improper fraction? Anyone else got that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I did.
I did.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. And so what we're gonna do from here, we're going to
Add 5 plus 6.
add 5 and 6. What is 5 and 6?
11.
11 over what?
9.
9
Times
multiplied
13 over 8.
times 13 over 8.
We're going to multiply.
Then we're gonna multiply 11 times 13.
13, which is 143.
And then 9 times 8, which is what?
72.
So 11 times 13 is 143.
Yes, sir.
And 9 times 8 is what?
72.
9 times 8 is 72. So we got 143 over 72 and we're done, right?
No, sir.
No,
We're
we're
going
not
to change
done.
it back to a mixed fraction.
How are we gonna do that?
And divide.
How many times 72 goes into 143?
One time.
Only once?
Yes, sir.
So 143 and 72. Yeah, only once. So it's gonna be times 1. So 72 times 1 is going to be 72. And then we have to subtract, right?
Yes, sir.
3 minus 2 is what? 1.
1. 14 minus 7 is 7.
14 minus 7 is 7. So what's the answer we have?
The whole number will be 1.
Mhm.
Numerator will be 71, and the denominator will be 72.
So 1 and 71 over
72.
72. Is this the final answer?
Yes, sir.
Can we simplify this? Some more?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no, maybe.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Can we simplify it? Yes or no?
No,
No.
sir.
No, we cannot simplify it. So the answer is 1 and 71 over 72. Did anyone else get that? 1 and 71 over 72?
I did.
Bree,
I did.
Kingston,
Yes, sir, I did.
Alyssa. Only 3 persons got that. Anyone
Yes,
else?
sir. I did.
did.
Okay.
And me, sir.
And Samantha. Okay.
I did.
Chai.
I did.
That's Reagan. I mean, Kevin, that's Kevin, that's Kevin. Okay, China, did you get it?
Mr. D, I
China, oh my, China, come on, man.
miss and put 133 instead of 143.
Oh, okay. Be careful. Be very careful. By the way, if you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, if you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Yeah, we're gonna do the final one. The final one. Aliana, I need you to help me with the final one. So what are we gonna do here? What's the first thing we're gonna do?
First, we're going to find the LCM of 5 and 4, which is 20. So we'll put 5 times 4, which is 20, and 4 times 4.
So
And
the
then,
LCM is 20, right?
yes, sir.
Okay.
5 times 4 and 4 times 4 on the dot for the numerator. And for the next fraction, it'll be 4 times 5 and 3 times 5.
4 times 5 and
3 times 5.
good.
And when we do those, we get 16 over 20 plus 15 over 20, both in parentheses, times 1.
So we multiply 4 times 20, 4 times 5, sorry, to get 20.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And then
For
you
both
say,
fractions.
okay, and then 4 times 4 is, you say 16?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first one is 16 over 20 plus, what's the next one
5
gonna be?
times 3 is 15, so 15 over 20.
Very good, 15 over 20.
Put those two in parentheses, times 1 and 2 over 9.
So you're saying we keep the parentheses?
Yes, sir.
Okay, multiplied by, what are we gonna do with this?
For 1 and 2 over 9, we multiply 9 times 1 plus 2, which equals to 11 over 9.
11 over 9, very good. Did anyone else get 11 over 9 for their improper fraction?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, perfect. So now we have 16 over 20 plus 15 over 20 times 11 over 9. What are we gonna do here?
Then we add 16 plus 15 since we already found the LCM and they both have a common denominator. And 16 plus 15 equals 31.
So we have 31.
It'll be 31 over 20 times 11 over 9.
Very good. 31 over 20 multiplied by 11 over 9.
Then we multiply the numerators and the denominators, and we get 341 over 180.
So you're saying 31 times 11 is 341?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's correct. 341 over 20 times 9.
180.
180, that's correct. And what do we do at this point?
We multiply 180 by 341.
I mean divide, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how many times can 180 go into 341?
1.
So 341. 1. So 180 multiplied by 1 is going to be 180 minus 341 minus 180. 1 minus 0 is
161.
1. This becomes 2. 14 minus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. So it's going to be 161. So what it's going to look like? It's going to be 1.
1 and 161 over 180.
Very good. 1 and 161 over 180.
Yes, sir. And since it cannot be broken, well simplified anymore, it stays the same.
Stays the same. Very good. Very good explanation, Aliana. Anyone else got 1 and 161 over 180? Anyone
I
else?
did.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Samantha. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Okay, good, perfect. All right. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. Again, if you got all right. Anyone got all right? Let me know, please, if you got all right. If you got all
I
right.
did.
Kevin,
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Juan,
Yes, sir.
Zaria, Kema. Again, if you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got one wrong, put Y. If you got one wrong, put Y. If you got two wrong, put N. Also, I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Some persons are still not sending in their work. Again, I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Bethany, okay, Ricardo, Y, Gilbriana. Gilbriana, you got two wrong?
No, sir, one.
One wrong, okay, one wrong. Okay. All right, again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. So that's when it comes to PEMDAS. By the way, let me know if y'all understand this topic. Do y'all understand how we get our answers? Let me know if y'all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How would you rate this? Easy, hard, medium? How is this? What you give
This
it?
is a lot.
Is this a lot? Casey say
Easy.
easy. Zara say easy. What is it? Easy, hard? Okay, that's what we could do. Put inside the chat what you think it is. Easy, hard, medium. What is your rating for these particular type of questions? Easy, hard, medium. Put your rating inside the chat. What do you think? How you feel about these sort of questions? PEMDAS with fractions. All right. So PEMDAS with fractions, this is something that you need to know how to do. All right. So it's very important that you understand how to operate with something like that. All right, so let me see what y'all said. I'm not eating it. Easy, it's okay. It's medium, easy because I've been using PEMDAS for a while. Easy, China, medium. I guess the general consensus is medium. Yeah, medium is the, Olivia says easy. Wow. Okay. By the way, for the record, once you know how to deal with fractions, once you know how to operate with fractions, you should be well on your way for these sort of questions. Okay, let's continue on our journey with so all right, so let's go ahead and do another. By the way, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp so we can continue. All right, so let's go ahead and do another one. So this one says, it's example number 3, right? Example number 3. So it's still, we're still trying to find the value of the numerical expression. By the way, write this down for me, please. Again, write this down for me. So example number 3. Let's see how this one go. So for this one, we can call this one number 3. So let's say that we have and we want the answer to be in lowest terms. So let's say that we have 2 over 3. So let's say we have 2 over 3. And we're gonna multiply this by, open bracket, 1 over 4 minus, so this is not addition, this is subtraction, minus 1 over 12 divided by 1 over 2. So we have 2 over 3 multiplied by 1 over 4 minus 1 over 12 divided by 1 over 2. So tell me, what is the first thing that we're gonna do when it comes to answering this question? What's the first thing we're gonna do?
We're going to answer the parentheses first.
Very good. We're gonna answer the parentheses. What is inside the parentheses? Okay, Brianna.
1 over 4 minus 1 over 12.
Very good. So we have to subtract 1 over 4 and 1 over 12. My question is, tell me, Gilbriana, how are we going to subtract them? How are we going to subtract these two fractions?
We have to find the LCM.
Okay, so you find LCM when you're adding and when you're subtracting, is what you're telling me?
Yes, sir.
Very good. That's correct. So we're going to find the LCM of 4 and 12 without even working it out. Does anyone know it out there, like the LCM of 4 and 12, before you even work it out? What is the LCM of 4 and
12.
12? Very good. It is going to be 12. But let's work it out anyway. So we have 4, 8, 12 times 4, 16 times 5 is 20. We're just gonna leave it right there. And then the multiples of 12, without looking at your 12 times table, what are multiples of 12?
24.
12,
24,
20, 24, 30?
36,
36.
36,
40.
48,
48,
60,
60, and so on, right?
72.
All right, so we leave it at that. So what we have here, now we have to find the lowest common multiple, which we know is definitely 12. So lowest common multiple of these two is 12. And so, okay, good. All right, so that means that the LCM, LCM of 4 and 12. Where's Brianna rule? Brianna rule, are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Did you send me the grade exercises yet?
No, sir, I can send it right now.
Okay. For all of those who haven't sent me the grade exercise, you all need to send me your grade exercise. Again, for those of you who haven't sent in the grade exercise, please send in your grade exercise for me.
Excuse me, Mr. Boutin.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please send the notes in the graded the exercise inside the chat for me, please?
Yes, I can. Sabria, why are you always late?
I have something to do at church on Mondays, so I usually come around late at 7.
Okay, just Mondays, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all right, so the LCM of 4 and 12 is going to be definitely 12. So what does that mean with what we do inside the brackets or inside the parentheses? Anyone can answer what we're gonna do? So the 4, what times 4 is going to be 12?
3.
3, very
Three.
good. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top, very good. So 4 times 3 is 12, and 1 times 3 is definitely 3. What do we do with the 1 over 12? What times 12 gives me 12?
1.
1. And whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top.
Numerator.
So now we have, okay, what do we have? We have, this is going to be equal to 2 over 3. It's going to be equal to 2 over 3
3 over
multiplied
2.
by
3 over 12.
multiplied by
3 over
1
2.
times 3 is what?
3.
3 all over. 4 times
12.
3 is 12. Very good. Minus 1 times 1 is 1 all over. 12 times 1 is 12. Very good. Divided by, you know what's good about this question? I bet y'all, I bet you can't see what's good about this question.
Even number.
Keep change. No.
What is
Okay.
what is good about this question as opposed to the last two we have done? What is there none of? There's no what?
Dividing.
There's no
Division.
mixed number.
There's no mixed number. I just realized that there's no mixed number in this one. So this one should be hopefully easier. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We have 2 over 3 multiplied by 3 over 12 minus 1 over 12 divided by 2, 1 over 2. What are we gonna do here? Any ideas?
Well, 2 over 3 times 3 minus 1 is 2 over 12.
So you're telling me to deal with the parentheses, is what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
That's correct. So you have to deal with the parentheses, right? So we have to deal with this thing that is in the parentheses or in brackets. We have to deal with that according to PEMDAS. PEMDAS says that don't worry about multiplication and division right now. You have to deal with the ones that is in the parentheses. And so if we were to subtract 3 over 12 and 1 over 12, what would our answer be?
2 over 12.
2 over 12, very good. So it's going to be 1, it's going to be equal to 2 over 3 multiplied by, again, 3 over 12 minus 1 over 12 is what? I need you all to answer me, please. What is 3 over 12 minus 1 over 12? That's going to be what?
2 over 12. 2 over 12.
2 over 12, very good. 2 over 12 divided by, going to be divided by a half, or divided by 1 over 2. It's going to be divided by a half, or 1 over 2. So we have 2 over 3 times 2 over 12 divided by 1 over 2. Okay, so what we have, we're gonna say, oh, we have, remember we PEMDAS, remember we do it from left to right. So what comes first, multiplication or division?
Times.
What comes first, multiplication or division?
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Multiplication. So from left to right, multiplication comes first. We're gonna multiply first, and so hopefully we remember how to multiply fractions. When you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. And so we have what? 2 times 2 is going to be what?
4.
4, very good. 4. And then 3 times 12 is going to be what?
36.
36, very good, 36. So divided by, so it's going to be divided by what?
1 over 2.
Divided by 1 over 2. Divided by 1 over 2. Okay, so we're almost done. We have 4 over 36 divided by 1 over 2. Again, we have 4 over 36 divided by 1 over 2. One moment, where is Mark? Mark, did you send in your notes as yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have 4 over 36 divided by 1 over 2. And what we're gonna do here, we have to do what?
Excuse me, Mr. B.
Yes, Kyle.
May I use the bathroom, please?
Kyle, you always have to use the restroom in this class. You always have to go to the restroom. It's like you use timeness. So this is gonna be the last time I let you go to the bathroom. So what you're gonna do is before class, you're gonna go to the restroom before 6 o'clock. Because you can't every time have to go to the bathroom at 7 something. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you go to the restroom before you come in my class. Because I feel like you're just using this as an excuse. So what we're gonna do for the division? We're gonna do what? Remember the rule?
Divide 4 by 1.
Over
How are we gonna divide this fraction?
We're gonna flip 2
Times
Yeah.
1.
and 1.
First, we're gonna change it to multiplications.
Yeah, change it to multiplication.
Then put 2 over 1.
Then put 2 over 1. So we KSF, right? KSF, right? KSF, which means what? Keep, switch, flip, right? Keep, switch, flip. So we're gonna keep the 4 over 36, right? But we're gonna switch the sign from division into multiplication, right? So we're gonna keep the sign. And then we're gonna flip. So the 2 is gonna go on top and the 1 is gonna go at the bottom. So it's gonna be 2 over 1. So we use the acronym KSF, which means keep, switch, flip. We're gonna keep the 4 over 36. We're gonna switch the division sign into a multiplication sign. And we're gonna flip this fraction, which is 1 over 2. We're gonna flip it to 2 over 1. Now we can just multiply regularly. So now we have 4 times 2, which is what? It's gonna be what? What is 4 times 2?
8.
8, yeah, 8. And then 36 times 1, which is what?
36.
36. Good, now we are perfectly done with the question, right?
No, sir.
No, we're not done yet. What we have to do?
Cancel.
We have to reduce it or simplify it. What could we use to divide all 2 of these numbers?
4.
We could use 4. How many times does 4 go into 8?
2 times.
Very good, twice. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. How many times does 4 go into 36?
9 times.
9 times. 9 times. So the answer is what?
2 over 9.
2 over 9. 2 over 9. The answer is 2 over 9. By the way, if you finish writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need Brashawn to explain how we got 2 over 9. Go ahead, Brashawn.
Yes, all right. Question. Firstly, the question states 2 over 3 times 1/4, subtract. Wait, Mr. Petit,
Mm-hmm.
do you want me to explain this? Because I wasn't looking at this.
What you was doing? The past paper?
2021. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. If you do not know how to explain it, then let me ask. Let me ask. As Summer. Summer, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I need you to explain how we got 2/9.
I'm still trying to understand because I still like rewriting it, trying to like write the steps out in my own words to understand what to do.
Okay, so she is still trying to piece it together. Zaria, can you help us to get how we got 2/9?
Sure. Okay, so first it says 2/3 multiplied by 1/4 minus 1/12 divided by a half. So first you have to find the LCM, and the LCM of 4 and 12 is 12 because 4 times 3 is 12. And so whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top, and then 12 times 1 is 12. So yeah, you do the same thing for the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you move on. 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. So that's where you get 3/12. And then 1 times 1 is 1, and then 12 times 1 is 12. So that's where you get 1/12. Then you write divided by half. Then you have to multiply 2 times 2, which is 4. Then 3 times 12 is 36. And you have to write back 4/36 and write divided by half. And then you must keep the 4/36, change or switch the sign. You change the division sign into multiplication sign, and then you switch the half to 1/2 to 2/1.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the rule. And then yeah, you just divide. Hold on, first you do 4 times 2 is 8, and 36 times 1 equals to 8/36. Then you divide both by 4, which gives you 2/9.
Thank you, Zaria. I need the rest of you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me know if you've already done that. Again, let me know if you've already done that.
I did.
Samantha,
I did.
Leah,
I did.
anyone else?
I did.
Kingston. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Anyone else have done that? Let me know if you've done it.
I did.
China. Anyone else?
I did.
Olivia, Chai. Where's Ajani?
Yes.
I
The
did.
word. All right. Yes. Ajani, the word is yes sir or no sir. Ajani, where's your work?
I'm standing.
And Akiro, where's your work? Where's Akiro?
I'm still writing the notes, Mr. Woody.
Send me what you have, Akiro.
That's all.
Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let's do one more before we move on to English. Let's do one more before we move on to English. All right, so let's do one more before we move on to English. All right, I posted the work inside the chat for those persons who are still writing. Again, for those persons who are still writing, I posted it inside the chat for your benefit. All right, so okay, we have this question. This is our last one. So we have, I'm just gonna do, yeah. So the question says that they want us to, number one, we have to write 7/8 as a fraction. Write 7/8 as a fraction. I need you to put your answers inside the chat for me, please. Write 7/8 as a fraction. Again, put your answers inside the chat for me. Write 7/8 as a fraction. I need everyone to do that. That's the first question. Write 7/8 as a fraction. Put your hands inside the chat for me. Write 7/8 as a fraction. Again, write 7/8 as a fraction. Again, write 7/8 as a fraction. Okay, let's see what y'all have. Okay. Samantha, you wrote the slant backwards. Okay. Everyone have it? Good, perfect. So 7/8 is just 7/8 as a fraction is just 7/8. So it's just gonna be 7/8. So 7 is the numerator and 8 is the denominator. Let me know if you got that, please. Before I got it, before I put
did.
mine. Let me know if you got it.
You did.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
good.
I did.
All right. Next question says write 3 and 1/2 as an improper fraction. I need you to put that in answer inside the chat for me, please. Write 3 and 1/2 as an improper fraction. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Write 3 and 1/2 as an improper fraction. I need you to put your answer inside the chat for me. I need everyone to do that for me. Write 3 and 1/2 as an improper fraction. Again, write 3 and 1/2 as an improper fraction. Put your answer inside the chat for me. All right, let me see what we have here. 7/2, 7/2, 7/2. Most persons are saying 7/2. Okay, well, let's check it, right? So we have 3, right? 3 and 1/2. What's the first thing we're gonna do? Let me know, please. What's the first thing we're gonna do?
Multiply.
Multiply. Multiply what?
2 times.
3 times 2.
3 times 2. Very good. And the next thing we're gonna do is what?
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
We're gonna add, right? What is 3 times 2? 3 times 2 is what?
6.
6.
6. Plus 1 is what?
7.
7. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have 3 times 2, right? 3 times 2 plus what? Plus 1 all over what? All over 2, which is gonna be equal to what? What is 3 times 2? That's gonna be what? 6 plus 1 all over what? 2. What is 6 plus 1? 7. So it's gonna be 7/2. All right, so 7/2. So the answer here is 7/2. Did anyone else besides Jevin got 7/2? Let me know if you got 7/2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. Make sure you send in all of your math notes. Again, make sure you send in all of your math notes. Again, make sure you send in all of your math notes. We're gonna transition over to English language, but make sure send in all of your math notes. Myla and Akiro. Myla and Akiro, I need your notes. All right, so let's head up. Today is Monday, not Tuesday. Today is Monday. Monday the 15th of what, April? 2024. The subject is, of course, English language. And can anyone remember the last thing that we did in English language? What's the last thing that we talked about?
Summaries.
Writing a summary, right? And we looked at different different passages, and for each one of them, we had to write a summary on. Can anyone remember the key things that we talked about when writing a summary? What are the key things that we talked about when writing a summary?
Do not write everything from the passage.
Say it again.
Do write every passage on your paper.
I could barely hear you, sir.
Do not write everything from the passage.
Very good. Very good. Do not write everything from the passage, right? What you need to do is you need to write it in your own words, right? What else did we talk about? What else did we talk about when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to writing a summary? What was another thing?
Do not make it fast.
Someone other than Jevin. Someone other than Jevin. What else did we talk about when it comes to writing a summary? Say it again.
Read carefully.
Read carefully. Very good. What else?
Highlight or note important information.
Yeah, highlight or note important information. What else?
Focus on the main details.
Focus on the main details.
Omit irrelevant details.
Okay, so when you say omit it, what does that mean?
Like avoid including unnecessary details or minor points in your summary.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Avoid any unnecessary detail. You want to focus on the main I guess yeah, you want to focus on the main idea. You want to focus on the main point, right, of it. What else we need to know about writing a summary? What else? Anyone else? Rashawn, is there any other notes that we miss for writing a summary? We know that we have to omit unnecessary details, focus only on focus only on the main idea, and make sure you use your own words. All right. And that's basically it when it comes to writing a good summary. So now when it comes to today's lesson, we're going to be looking at objective and subjective language or tone or content. Okay, so let's go ahead and deal with that. So the topic is objective versus subjective. All right, so objective versus subjective. All right, so we can say, write these notes down for me, please. In writing and communication, the tone can vary. The tone can vary widely depending on the intent and the audience. So the tone, we already talked about tone before inside this class, but tone is basically how the author feels or how the author conveys their emotions, their voice, all right? And the tone of an author depends on who they are talking to, and it also depends on their intent. Can anyone give me another word for intent? When we say intent, what does that mean? Like their what? When we
Their
say
purpose.
the purpose,
What you
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, the purpose or the reason why you're writing. So the tone of an author can vary depending on the intent or the purpose of the author and the audience, the people who the author is talking to. The terms, right? So the terms objective and subjective tone are used to describe. So we use objective and subjective tone to describe two different styles, or up to, let's say approaches, two different approaches, right? Or styles. Okay, so the author can have an objective tone, or the author can have a subjective tone, and that depends on who the author is speaking to, the audience, right? And it also depends on the reason that the author is speaking. What type of information is the author seeking to convey, right? So we have objective tone and we have subjective tone, right? So objective and subjective. Let's start off with objective tone. So objective tone. So objective tone is a tone that is, we can say, impartial. So an objective tone is a tone that is impartial. When we say impartial, does anyone know what we mean by impartial? Something that is what? That is impartial.
Don't take any side.
Don't take any sides. Very good. Something that is not biased, right? Something that is impartial, right? Or we can say neutral, right? We can say an unbiased. So when it comes to news media, right? When it comes to the media and when it comes to news, we should want our news media outlets to be objective, right? To not have any sides, to not be biased, right? But that don't happen. And so that's just the state of the world, right? If you're listening to the news, if you're listening to news media outlets, they're not unbiased. They have a side and they have an agenda. That's just life. But we would want, when someone is presenting information to us, that is of a weighty matter, we would want them to be objective, not picking one side over the other, just presenting the information, the facts as it is. And like they say, facts don't care about your feelings. So the focus is on presenting. So when we talk about objective tone, the focus is on presenting information and the facts without your personal feelings, right? Without personal feelings, or opinions, right? Or interpretations influencing the presentation. So if I say there is a 70, if I say that there's a 70% chance that it will rain today, right? That is an objective tone, right? It's unbiased. I just presented the facts. The facts is that there's a 70% chance that it will rain today, right? If I say that if I say that the water cycle involves evaporation, condensation, and precipitation, that's an objective tone. All I'm just doing is presenting to you the facts, right? That's the facts. I'm not being biased. There's no agenda. I'm just presenting to you the facts. And so when you're just presenting the facts, when you don't have no bias, when you don't have your personal feelings or opinions inside of the information, then it's considered to be an objective tone. Do you all understand it so far? Understand where we're going with this so far? Hello, do you all understand so far what we mean by
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
objective tone?
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes, sir.
good. So objective tone means that your feelings are not involved, right? Just the facts. All right. So then we have subjective tone. And based on objective tone, can y'all guess what subjective tone does? Can you guess what it does?
What fake?
It
What
what?
is real?
It
What
fake.
is real? Fake?
What is real?
Personal feelings.
Your personal feelings are involved. Very good. So objective tone, no personal feelings or opinions. You're unbiased, right? But subjective tone is personal bias, and it's full of emotion, and it's full of your own perspective. So a subjective tone is personal, biased, and full of individual perspective and emotion. All right, I'm gonna give you all an example of subjective tone right now. And this is gonna be easy. Right inside the chat, what is the best month of the year? Inside of the chat. What do you think is the best month of the year? Right inside the chat, which month you think is the best month of the year? Right inside the chat. And I'm gonna also put the best month in the year inside the chat as well. Right, I'm gonna also take part in this. So I'm gonna put the best month in the year. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, okay, so I have mines. Malia says November, Bryce says December, Alyssa says September, Bree says December, July, June, July, September. Myla says On. What is On? On. Is On a month? Where's Myla?
My
Sabria?
keyboard don't work. I need to June.
June or June? Which one?
June.
April. Sabria says April. Paul says October. Veronique says June. December, Kema says December, April, September. Okay, so what type of information did we just give? That was something that's objective or subjective?
Objective.
Subjective.
What is it? Objective or subjective? The best month of the year. That's objective or subjective?
Subjective.
Subjective. Why? Why is it subjective?
So we vote in like
Because it's biased.
Because it's bias, right? It's bias. It's your own perspective. It's your own choice, right? Most of us just wrote the month that we are born in, right? As that would be the best month. Obviously, that would be the best month. Now let me ask this question. Right inside the chat, the month. I hope you all get this right. Please tell me you all get this right. The month that the Bahamas had its independence. The month that the Bahamas had its independence. Right inside the chat, the month that the Bahamas had its independence. The month of independence for the Bahamas. The month that the Bahamas had its independence. Put that inside the chat for me. I need everyone to answer. Put inside the chat the month that the Bahamas had its independence. The month of independence. What is that? All right, good. Notice that everyone said the same thing. July, right? Jevin, I only asked for the month, Jevin, not the day and the year, the month. Okay, so why you think all of us had the same answer? Is this an objective thing or is this subjective?
Objective.
Objective.
Objective. Why is it objective?
Because it's facts.
It's facts. It's facts. It's not biased. Like you can't debate about it. Like there's no debating. The month of independence is July, right? The day is 10th and the year is 1973. That can't be changed. It's a factual information. It's a factual statement. It has nothing to do with my own bias or personal feelings, right? So when you are presenting facts or when you're presenting something that was without bias, then it is objective. You have an objective tone. But when you're talking about something that is personal, something that it's based on your own individual perspective and your own emotion and your own opinion, right? Do I have opinion now? I should have opinion. And your own opinion, then you're talking about, so you have a subjective tone. Okay. So this tone, let's write this down. Do y'all understand that? Let me know if y'all understand that. If you understand that the
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, good. So this tone reflects the writer's or speaker's personal opinions, feelings, and beliefs. It's common in personal essays. So if you have a personal essay you want to write, opinion columns, or reviews. So when you have to, give your own personal opinion, then, or your own personal feeling or your own belief, then that is, you have an objective tone. Okay. So, characteristics of objective tone. So objective tone is objective tone, characteristics of it. So with objective tone, we know that it's typically we can say it's typically fact-based. So fact-based, that means it relies on verifiable information, right? It relies on verifiable information. It's typically neutral, so it has a neutral language, right? That means it doesn't have like judgmental words or emotive language. It's typically formal, so it's typically formal language, right? So it avoids using I and me and my, oh, my opinion. No one cares about your opinion in objective tone. We want to know the facts, right? What are the facts, not your opinion? So, and it has an impersonal perspective. So what person would we use for this one? Would we use the first person, second person, or third person? We're talking about the objective tone.
First one?
Not the first one, because the first person is I, me, my, right? So would we use this first person, the second person, or the third
Third
person?
person.
We would use the third person, right? Because third person, remember, first person is I, me, my, myself, stuff like that. Second person is you, right? You should do this. You need to. That's not objective. And then the third person, we talk about it, an individual, a person, right? We're not like specifically, we're not giving our opinion. We're not telling you what to do. We're just stating the facts, right? So definitely third person point of view would be third person point of view would be good for this one. So for objective tone, it need to be fact-based. It needs to be neutral. That means you ain't picking a side. It needs to be formal, and it has to have an impersonal perspective. And then we have characteristics of subjective tone. Characteristics of subjective tone. Subjective tone definitely gonna have emotion, a lot of emotion, right? So we have emotional content. So it's not gonna be fact-based. A lot of emotional content. Okay. A lot of emotional content. And then it's gonna have a lot of opinions. So opinionated language. Opinionated language. And then it's going to have, so a lot of people, a lot of opinions. I think, I believe, I like, my favorite is, right? So that means that which person you think we're gonna use, first, second, or third?
Second.
No, not second. Remember,
First.
it's gonna be first. Why is gonna be the first person?
I.
Yeah, I, me, my, I think, I believe, right? So first person point of view. Okay, which tone do you like the most? Do you like a subjective tone or do you like an objective tone? Which one do you like the most?
Objection.
Objective.
Objective tone? Why do you like objective tone more than
Like
subjective?
the
Say it again.
facts.
You
About
like
the
the
facts.
facts. You like the facts. You don't hear, but nobody gotta say you want the facts.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyone else? Objective or subjective? Which tone do you like? Objective or subjective? Objective?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Alyssa Mustro, which tone would you rather, the objective one or the subjective one? Alyssa Musgrove? Where's Alyssa? Can't hear from Alyssa. Kingston, what tone would you rather? Objective tone or subjective tone? Where's Kingston?
Yes, sir.
Would you rather objective tone or subjective tone?
I'd rather objective tone.
Why?
Because I won't be no one opinionated reviews without the truth.
You want the facts. Okay.
That's all.
But are there situations where you wouldn't mind a subjective point of view? We would, for example, maybe in a song, and some songs are subjective, right? So they would be talking about what they did, how they feel, you know what I mean, about a breakup, about a heartbreak or something like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so are we done with this or no?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No,
We finished.
no. Who's still writing?
I am.
You are.
I am.
I
Okay.
am.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a few more moments to finish write this. I need one. Can you read what we have on the screen about objective and subjective tone?
Yes, sir. In writing and communication, the tone can vary widely depending on the intent and the audience. The terms objective and subjective tone are used to describe two different approaches or styles. Objective tone. An objective tone is a tone that is impartial, neutral, and unbiased.
Hmm?
The focus is on presenting information and the facts without personal feelings, opinions, or interpretations influencing the presentation. Subjective tone. A subjective tone is personal, biased, and full of individual perspective and emotion. This tone reflects the writer's or speaker's personal opinions, feelings, and beliefs. It's common in personal essay, opinion columns, and reviews. Characteristics of objective tone: facts-based, neutral language, formal language, and personal perspective, third-person point of view.
Okay.
Characteristics of subjective tone: emotional contents, opinionated language, personal perspective, first-person point of view.
Very good. Thank you for that reading. Um, let's go ahead and answer these questions based on this then. So I'm gonna take a picture of this and put inside the chat for those persons who are still writing, but the rest of us, let's move on to the great exercise. Okay, great exercise number 1. So for this one, you're gonna write instructions. You're gonna write O for objective, and you're gonna write S for subjective. So if you feel like, not if you feel, again, that's subjective. If you have determined that the statement has an objective tone, then you're gonna write O. If you recognize that the statement is subjective, you're gonna write S. Okay. Number 1, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at sea level. Write down the question for me. Is that objective or is that subjective? Number 2, chocolate ice cream is better than vanilla ice cream. Number 3, according to the World Health Organization, regular activity regular physical activity can prevent various health conditions
Are we writing the questions?
Write down the sentence as well as the answers. We can say the Eiffel Tower is located in Paris, France. No other phone is as good as a Samsung, not even iPhone. Not even the iPhone, boy. All right, number 5. Or number 6. The Amazon rainforests.
Number 5 is the hardest question.
That's the hardest one.
Yes.
The Amazon rainforest is home to approximately 10% of the known species on Earth. All right, just 6. We're not gonna, give you more than 6, just 6 of them. Write down the question as well as the answers. Once you are finished with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with it, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Remember, write O for objective, write S for subjective. Number 1, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at sea level. Number 2, chocolate ice cream is better than vanilla ice cream. Number 3, according to the World Health Organization, regular physical activity can prevent various health conditions. Number 4, the Eiffel Tower is located in Paris, France. Number 5, no other phone is as good as Samsung, not even iPhone. Number 6, the Amazon rainforest is home to approximately 10% of the known species on Earth. 6 of them. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of your notes. Again, take a picture of your notes as well as I need you to take a picture of your graded exercise. Again, take a picture of your notes as well as your grade exercise. Mark, what number you on?
I still writing the notes.
Okay, still writing the notes. Mark, did you send in your work, your notes in for maths?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Kyle, where's Kyle? Kyle, can you hear me? Can't hear from Kyle. Samantha, what number you on?
Number 6.
Number 6. Okay. And where's Akiro? Where's Akiro? Akiro, can you hear me? Where's Akiro? Dion, what number you on, Dion?
Number 5.
Dion, where's your notes? I haven't seen your notes from the day.
My bad. I was saying no.
And Brianna Roll, what number you on? Brianna Roll? Where's Brianna Roll? Brianna Roll, can you hear me? I can't hear from Brianna. Bree and Bri, what number y'all on?
Number 4.
Number-
I'm about to send mine.
Okay. China, what number you on? China, what number you on?
I am number 6.
Ajani, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Kiajani, where's Kiajani?
Yes,
Kiajani,
sir.
where's the rest of your math notes?
I'll send them.
Kiajani, make sure you send them. Don't just say you're gonna send them. You hear me?
So,
Do that right now. Send them for me. Again, once you finish with your
okay.
work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ricardo, where's Ricardo?
Yeah, so
Where's your work?
which one?
The math. Have you already sent in the math?
Yeah, so
How about the English?
I still writing on the notes.
All right. Ricardo, were you the class last week?
No, so
No, you wasn't there? So this is your first week back?
yeah, so
Okay. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Dia Gibson, where's Dia? Dia Gibson. What number you on, Dia? Number 5, okay. Jeremy Lines, where's Jeremy?
Yes, sir.
Jeremy, where's your work? Hello, Jeremy.
I'm gonna send them now.
Jeremy, you need to stop forgetting to send your work. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, stop that. Kiajane, I still don't have the work that you say you're gonna send me. Where's Kiajane?
Yes, I'm still going to send it.
Yeah, you keep on saying I going to, but I never see your work.
I'm in writing the language notes and starting to send my work.
I said send in what you have. Send in what you have. That's what I need you to do. Send me what you have. Where's Myla? Myla, can you hear me? Myla, I need you to use your mother's phone to take a picture of your work. Because she could reach me, but I don't know why you can't reach me. So use your mother's phone to take a picture of your work. Myla, you understand me? The rest of you, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Anyone finish? Is anyone who is finished, completed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is Samantha, you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I finished, Mr. D.
You finished Kingston. Anyone else finished besides Samantha and Kingston?
I am.
Okay. All right, so let's go over the answers. I need someone to help me with number 1. I need someone to help me with number 1.
Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at sea level. I put objective.
You put objective. Why you put objective for this one?
It's true.
It's a fact. Very good.
That's a
Factual information. So, the correct answer for this one is going to be O. Did anyone else put O for this one? Objective.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you put O, put a tick on your work. Okay. Next, chocolate ice cream is better than vanilla ice cream. Would y'all have for that one?
S.
Yes.
I wanna say
S.
O, but it's S.
Definitely S. Sure. Who likes chocolate ice cream? Yuck. Chocolate ice cream, no. Vanilla for sure.
Yes.
Okay. According to, so it's subjective. Teach his own, right? Number 3, according to the World Health Organization, regular physical activity can prevent various health conditions. Which y'all have for that one?
O.
O. Very good. Why you put O?
Because it's true.
It's true and it's unbiased, right? It's just stating the facts as is. The Eiffel Tower is located in Paris, France. Which y'all have for that one?
O.
O, very good. O. And number 5. Oh, there we go. Number 5. No other phone is as good as a Samsung, not even iPhone.
S.
S.
S. Very good. S. Subjective. Jevin, why you put O?
Samsung is way better.
You put okay. It's definitely S. It's subjective. Some people might say iPhone, some people might say Samsung. Okay, number 6. The rainforest is home to approximately 10% of the known species of Earth.
O.
Oh, no, not, yeah, O for objective. Yes, definitely a factual statement. So O. All right. Anyone got all right? 6 over 6. Let me know if you got
Yes,
all right.
sir.
I did.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
6 out of
Yes,
6.
sir.
Anyone else got 6 out of 6? Anyone else got 6 out of 6? Very good.
I did.
Very good. What I need you to do, if you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. Samantha, Kingston, Kiajane, Paul, China, Prashawn, Bethany. If you got all right, put I inside the chat for me, please. Veronique, Kima, Ebony, Stia, Gianna, right? Malia wrote. Alyssa, Chai, Casey, Ricardo. Again, if you got all right, put I. If you got one wrong, put Y. If you got one wrong, put Y. And if you got two wrong, put N. All right? If you got two wrong, put N. If you got all right, put I. If you got one wrong, put Y. And if you got two wrong, put N. Very good, Dari. Okay, that brings us to the end of class for the night. If you are finished with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. And then you can leave. Have a wonderful night, everyone. And I'll see you all on tomorrow. Take care.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Miss Petit.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes, yes, Dari. Yes, you can.
Good night, Miss Petit.
Good night, Chai.
Your name is Petit. I
Good
sent you
night.
on my work.
Good night, Malik.
Petit.
Mm-hmm.
I send you the English work I have to write down in the
Right, no problem.
Gmail.
Okay. Okay, no problem.